Hello there. Episode 7 of the Raid Talkthrough series, people. We are back. And in this one, we actually get given a viewer kit. I was expecting this viewer kit to kind of be something a bit funky. But we actually get dropped like an absolute meta RD704, slick, Cayman helmet, etc, etc. But like the video, comment, sub. If you're enjoying it, that'd be much appreciated. Come check me out live as well. Twitch.tv/IMinimann. Honestly, people, I appreciate all the support. I'll let you carry on with the video. Peace. You'll see straight off the rip, I actually decided to take the face shield off the helmet because this is a little trick and tip. If you are ever given a helmet in a raid, or if you find one, it's got like a face shield up and you put the face shield down, or anything along those types of lines, like even if you take one in, I think, and you lift the face shield up then put it back down, your character will just breathe so loud in your ears for the rest of the raid. So I just took it off. I couldn't be bothered with it. It just affects me too much. I can't hear all the footsteps and things like that. So off the rip with ADS down towards the parking spawn, and then we go straight through kitchen. As I run across and do the old free look, I spot a PMC, bang, cheeky little head tap, nice and easy, nothing special. And on labs, it can be quite difficult to spot them types of players that are hanging around the edges because of the leaves and the planters and stuff. And then immediately as I push towards the body, I start getting shot at by a guy here. Trying to go for the right-hand peek. I'm being shot in the legs underneath. So we just ADS, we go for the right hand, and we just kind of hit him with a little bit of a pre-fire. Probably should have actually shot a little bit earlier there. But we still managed to pick up the kill. He actually did a little bit of damage to me, but not all too bad. So we actually go into to hangar button. We heal up, and I'm going to cut the clip just to so that you guys don't have to sit and literally watch me heal, repack the mags, etc. Then we move back out. I decided not to loot these guys straight away. We start hearing some shots down towards black. Obviously, there is crazy action at Black Keycard. Pretty much every single raid that you play labs at the moment. As I'm making this video, labs keycards are now back on the flea. So lab is absolutely popping. You're getting a massive sort of mixture of players. You're getting the Uber Chads or whatnot, and you're getting some Timmies that are trying to learn labs and see where the spawns are and things like that. But we're hearing the shots over at Black. Obviously, Black Keycard got released on the flea as well. Nice and cheap. Probably the best keycard in the game. And there's just carnage there every single time. So we jump down. We go past what is called weapons testing. I don't know if I just saw somebody. I'm ADSing along. I throw a grenade, see if I get any movement. And I thought I actually seen a guy up top. So I go up and we just pre-fire the corner. Thinking maybe he's around here. He's not. That's fine. I don't mind using up some bullets just in case he was there. And then I jump down. I always do that little free look again. As I jump past that first set of double doors, rough, dude. Do the free look down. Hopefully you in case there's a guy stood there down in bottom server. They'll struggle to hear you. And you can normally end up picking up a kill there if they're fighting somebody that's near black. So I ADS down towards this little cupboard. This is actually a really bad play for me. I ADS the cupboard, then I get a grenade out. I swing, and look, this guy takes the peek. He's got a VSS or a Val, and he does a lot of damage to me. I'm in a really bad way. So I was convinced he was going to push. He actually, for some reason, decided not to. You'll see here that I always run 2 injector cases. We grab out the ETG to try and get the health back as fast as possible. And then we also pop a Zagastin to stop all of the bleeds all at once. Pop painkillers as well, just to make sure that I can run on that black leg. And now I'm just basically standing still, listening for footsteps. So you'll see that I always run 2 injector cases. One I class as sort of like my heals. So I always have Propitol, Zagastins, and ETGs in there. And then I have another injector case that I class as like my mobility. So I have SJ6s, 3 BTGs or Trimadols, and then I have a mule. Just in case we are somehow overweight, even with the elite strength stat. So I go to pop the CMS in the middle there. And I'm thinking if I actually get pushed from those doors from sort of like black, or I get pushed by that guy that was in the cupboard, I'm in bad shape. So we drop all the way back. We pop it. And I'm just listening for footsteps. So we've cut the clip. We have now used the CMS. We go up into what we call server office. And I'm basically just standing still listening for footsteps. I'm thinking, is it worth me trying to push down and get shots on that guy that is in that cupboard? The issue is, if I ADS towards that cupboard, because it's kind of like slightly down some steps, if he aims back towards me, I will only be able to see a tiny portion of his body. Yes, that will possibly be like his head and his thorax, which is obviously where you want to be aiming for. It's a lot harder to hit, whereas I'm going to be fully on show to him. So I decided to actually go for a full rotation. We push all the way over into hangar. And I end up hearing some footsteps running across the top here near hangar button. So we're ADSing. We'll see how this pans out. I'm using the grenade there as like a little bit of audio. I don't know, audio coverage, I guess is the word. Like, just to make sure that as the explosion goes off, I can push across. I don't even know if there is somebody there. I thought I heard some footsteps. So now we're pushing up into sort of like the kitchen/freezer area. Again, I'm just checking around, seeing if there's anybody still chilling. There's going to be raiders around here. And just there, I think that is what I'm, at the minute, I've been calling the VoIP bug. When you kind of hear as if someone's mic's like flicked on and off or something like that, I think that's actually a bug within the game at the moment where they've not actually meant to, like, they've not pressed their VoIP key, but basically the game more or less tells you that somebody is around. It's a bit strange. I've been noticing it a lot, and it near enough always pinpoints where somebody is. So this guy is just aimlessly running around. He's obviously looting up the central area. We hit him with a one-tap. I don't really know what he was doing, but I guess he thought everybody was dead. That's tough for him. So immediately after that one-tap, though, if he was running around there and that guy was still in the cupboard, I'm thinking the guy might push out of the cupboard and try and kill that guy. That's why I stood still for a couple more seconds, hear if there's any more footsteps. Everything is always just audio based, so I'm just taking my time. Obviously these two guys up here that I killed earlier on, I've still not looted, and I'm just kind of standing around seeing if I can spot any movement, seeing if I basically hear a singular footstep. At least that way I know that there's somebody definitely left in the raid. But based on who I've killed so far, I know I haven't killed the guy that had the VSS or the Val that was in the cupboard. So I end up spotting a dude all the way across the other side. Look, I see his shadow going across. And as I'm aiming here, I'm thinking to myself, like, I'm in a really bad spot, but I didn't want to move because I wanted to get the shot if he does peek. And then as soon as he moves across, I take a shot. I actually whiff twice, 3 times. I'm like, right, at this point, I need to move. So now I've gone for, like, the right-hand peek. I'm covered by manager's office when he's aiming across, if he still doesn't know where I am. I'm covered by this big sign in front of me, as well as these cardboard boxes. Like, it's going to be very tough for him to take the time to ADS across and find me if he knows that I know he's already there. No idea where I just shot him from. So I very highly doubt that he's gonna stand out in the open trying to find me. So I end up hearing him just absolutely W keying across at me, which is fine. It's kind of the gameplay that I want to fight against. Obviously, I was actually playing this raid a little bit slower. I always kind of do when I get given viewer kits. I don't just want to, like, waste my viewers' money. This guy's yeeting nades all over the shop, probably hoping to get some movement as well. A lot of the higher tier players base everything on movement and a single pixel and the audio and things like that. Like, this guy's just charging across and we just pick up the kill. Nothing crazy with that one, but it's just about patience, waiting for him to push. And if any of you guys know who Stankrat is, you'll know, as he says, the Chads see the pixels. So as much as I rely on audio, I also actually had a T-Rex emote at one point in my Twitch chat, because I cannot spot things unless they move, like a tiny, tiny little pixel. So just quickly looting up, grabbing some bits. If any of you guys are ever interested in like a looting video and knowing what items to take, obviously it always comes down to how expensive things are on the flea, but learning how to loot quickly, efficiently, keybinds to discard certain items and things like that. Still in the cupboard, by the way. And I've actually just said to my chat here, the VSS guy is still in the cupboard. So I've heard a singular footstep on wood, down, like, kind of to my left. And that let me know that he's still in there. He hasn't moved for this entire raid. He's just chilling in that cupboard. I can hear him shuffling around in this cupboard still. So I decided to jump on my guy that I hadn't looted yet. Obviously, I'm dropping my bag. You'll always see me drop my bag as well before I consider, like, engaging into a gunfight. That, again, is just to make my character lighter so that I can move quicker, not as sluggish. And I've looted the other guy now that I killed. I go into this cupboard and there is a pilgrim chilling. There is a dead boy. And the other player is nowhere to be seen. And from what I could gather, he literally just ran away. He decided he didn't want to fight. He chilled in this cupboard for the entire raid and just didn't want to fight me. So it is what it is. I grabbed what I could. Obviously, I took the TV 110, stripped everything else. We go down, we call the elevator, and we just get ourselves out. It was a pretty crazy raid. I mean, nothing crazy in terms of the actual gameplay, but we got some good loot out of it. We killed 5 PMCs in the end, and I hope you enjoyed it, guys. If you did, I believe you are enjoying these. I will continue to release them until they flop, basically. But if you have, please like and comment. It'd be much appreciated. Subscribe to the channel and come catch me at twitch.tv/IMinimann. 10 AM till 5 PM UK time. Catch you on the next one, guys.